What's the conversation you avoid more than any other? I can take a guess. I bet it's difficult conversations. Those are the ones that make you feel uncomfortable. And leaders, managers, really anybody that is in a relationship, you have to have these kinds of conversations. So I've picked five of the most common topics that a lot of us avoid. And let's see if you relate to any of these. The first one is money. That is so personal. And for many people, it's tied into their self-worth and security, and it's just difficult. The second one is feedback to your high performers. I've had to do that, and that is scary. The fear that they're going to leave, you might tick them off just because you're pointing out an area that needs improvement. That's real. The third is performance. So when you're giving a performance feedback or having that conversation, you have data, but it can trigger defensiveness or affect their confidence. And then sometimes our emotions can get involved. The fourth one, the one I really don't like, is termination or layoffs. When you're doing that, you're changing somebody's life. And it's a business decision, but it can still be really tough. And the fifth one is personal issues. So think hygiene or family issues that affect work. Those conversations, they take compassion, but also you have to be careful not to cross boundaries. So if the thought of having one of these conversations makes you cringe, and trust me, I have been there, done that, there are some things you can do to help control the situation and, more importantly, yourself and your emotions. Number one, do not wait. Sooner is better than later. Don't procrastinate. Number two, the time and the place matter. So 4:30 on a Friday afternoon in the front of the lobby, that does not equate to success. Number three, prepare. You don't need a script, but I highly recommend that you jot down key points and try to keep to those and try rehearsing. Number four, ask questions and listen. My favorite coaching skills. They work, they really do. And number five, follow up. You shows that you care about the outcome and the person. So the goal here is not to make it easy or not to be uncomfortable. The goal is to embrace the discomfort and do what you have to do and have these conversations because good things can come out of them. My unfavorite uncomfortable conversation to do is the terminations. I can't get over or can't get it out of my visualization, the person going home, telling their family, and I know it affects them financially. That one's just tough for me, but have to do it. And hopefully I have continued to do that when I had to do it with grace and leaving them with respect. Happy Friday, and I'll see you next week.